Hi there, welcome to our video for Leaving Cert Ordinary Level Maths, continuing with arithmetic and financial maths. Now looking at percentage profit and percentage loss. A profit is made by selling a product for more than it cost. So you'd all be familiar with that concept. And a loss then is made by selling it for less than it cost you to buy in. So the cost price is what you buy it in for, and the selling price is what you sell it on for. And then we base percentage profit and loss calculations on the original cost price. So how much it cost you to buy it in, and then you're working with that. Percentage profit is your profit over your cost price. So write it as a fraction and multiply it by 100 over 1 to turn it into a percentage. And similarly, your percentage loss, it's going to be just your loss over your cost price, multiply it by 100 over 1. So whether you made money or lost money, you put it over your cost price and turn it into a percentage. Two kind of business terms then, markup and margin. So your markup is how much you've kind of upped the price. What percentage have you put on it? So the markup on an item is the profit over the cost price times 100 over 1. So that's like your percentage profit. The margin then is how much you're after making on it. So the margin can be an item, or the margin on an item is the profit over the selling price. So how much you sold it on for times 100 over 1. That's your margin. What profit you made from selling it on at that amount. In this first example, by selling a car for 14,400, a dealer would lose 4% on the purchase price. What did the dealer pay for the car? So if he has 14,400 and he's losing 4% on that, that means that that price is 96% of the full amount, because he's losing 4% on what he paid for it. So let's find out what 1% would be. So we divide both sides by 96, and that comes out as 150. So to find 100%, we'd multiply both sides then by 100. So he paid 15,000 euro for the car. The second part then asks us to find the percentage profit if he had sold the car for 17,250. Okay, well, we'll work out his profit. He sold it for 7,250 and he had bought it in for 15,000. So he made a profit of 2,250 euro. Percentage profit then is his profit over cost price. So his profit 2,250 over how much it cost him, the 15,000, and multiply that by 100 over 1. It works out to be 15%. So his percentage profit was 15%. The only thing you need to watch out for there is that you're remembering to put over the cost price. Martin runs a bicycle shop and buys a new bottle for 320 euro from the supplier. He wants to make a profit of 45 euro by selling the bicycle. Find the markup. So the markup, that business term, is basically your percentage profit. So it's your profit over your cost price times 100 over 1. His profit he wants to make is 45 euro and it cost him 320 euro to buy the bike. Multiply that by 100 over 1 and it comes out to be 14.0625%. Now in the question they might ask you for that to one decimal place or to no decimal places. So let's just say they asked it for to the nearest percentage, it would be 14%. In part 2 then, it asks for the margin. So the formula for margin is your profit, but this time margin is over your selling price. And then you need to multiply that by 100 over 1. His profit is still 45 euro, but the selling price, he bought it in for 320 and made a profit of 45, so he must have sold it on for 365. Times 100 over 1, that margin is 12.3287%. To the nearest percentage we'll say is 12%. So the markup and the margin are not necessarily the same thing. That's profit and loss. Hope you found it useful.